Hi there, Steve McGee back in Parliament House again for I think our third sitting week of the year, and it's been quite an interesting week. A lot on, let me tell you. Firstly, I was spoken on a members' statement earlier in the week in regard to Team Teal, which is the fundraiser for ovarian and gynecological cancers. I went to the Team Teal event at Melton Entertainment Park only about 2 weeks ago. They've raised over $3 million to support and provide for improvements, research, and survivor teaching students to teach medical professionals about the signs and symptoms of ovarian cancer. Great cause, and support Team Teal. Also, legislation this week. There's been 3 pieces of legislation debated. The first one was on terrorism, and the other 2, which I was supposed to be involved in debating, was the Help to Buy, and that's helping many Victorians through, we had a Victorian scheme, but it's now a federal scheme through the federal government, and it's Help to Buy your home, and the government will support families in trying to purchase a home, and it's a great scheme. Tens of thousands of families will be supported in this scheme, and it's legislation that passed the lower house today. The other one was the nurse-patient ratio bill, and that is, again, improving the nurse-patient ratio in various parts of the hospitals and healthcare sector. Really important that we have ratios for nurses being able to treat certain numbers of people rather than be burdened by excessive numbers, and being able to improve patient care, better outcomes for people, safer working conditions for nurses. They do a fantastic job, nurses, and we need to support them as much as we possibly can. And I'll give a shout out to the ANMF, Lisa Fitzpatrick and her leadership team and all of her members. They do a wonderful job, and I know they work well with the paramedics in this state. So that's the bills this week, and they were all passed today in the lower house. The other thing is that we've had a number of visits and presentations today. We had the Woodley senior citizens come in, a fantastic group of people. Most of them have not visited Parliament before, and they were very excited, and it was great to see them, and they brought in and spoke about some of the issues that affect them. So fantastic to see them in here. Lead West, we met with representatives of Lead West on Tuesday. Lead West is a collective of, I think, about 5 or 6 councils in the western suburbs, including Melton, well represented, and we discussed their issues and the priority issues that they've got. Myself, Minister Hutchins, and Luba Grigorovich from Koroit. So it was a great meeting, and they've given us a list of items that are priorities across the West from Lead West, not just individual councils, so it's a collective. The other thing was, we had a big event today at lunchtime for International Women's Day, where we had many people come in from all of our emergency services, whether they be volunteers or paid employees, many women I should say, coming in today celebrating and recognising the efforts of women in our emergency services for International Women's Day, and it was a fantastic event in that celebration. Also, we had meetings with Foster Care Association of Victoria, and a presentation from them and about foster caring and trying to encourage people to do foster caring, but also clearly they're seeking more funding to improve the circumstances, improve the support for foster carers. So it was good to meet up with them and hopefully maybe able to get them some further support for foster carers. And tomorrow night, I think tomorrow back in Melton, International Women's Day. I know Melton City Council have got a dinner or lunch on, and tomorrow night there's a night market in Melton. I think the weather's going to be fine. It'll be great to see people out there. I think the theme's European this week, and it'll be great to go and have a look at the night market tomorrow night. So another big week. See you back in Melton. Sorry, one more thing, really important thing. An announcement this morning by the federal government. Minister Catherine King announced a $1.1 billion funding provision for an upgrade to the Western Freeway between Melton and Caroline Springs. I was there with the member for Hawke, Sam Ray, the Mayor, Steve Abushi, Councillor Philip Zada, Brendan O'Connor was also there, Catherine King, Gabriel Williams, the State Minister, and of course our candidate for Gordon, Alice Jordan Baird. It is a fantastic announcement. It's just the start of the upgrade of the Western Freeway. This is something that both myself and Sam and the local councillors have been working together on to try and start that process. You will remember that last year a business case was conducted. That was finalised last year. We did say at Christmas that planning was continuing, and now we've got an injection of some funding, and it will be the start of some upgrade of the Western Freeway. So great outcome for our local community. Thanks very much. See you in Melton.